There's an anecdote, I can't remember which article this is from, of Musk being like flown or flying to Miami and like, you know, going to some like big Republican donors like meeting in some mansion, and everyone's like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that. Like, these are people who have been donating to Republicans and like controlling the party, billionaires for a very long time. Musk gets in there, he's like, you guys are all stupid, tear this shit down. Like, I know how we get Trump elected. We need everybody who likes Trump to tell 2 people to vote for Trump. And like, this was his like earth-shattering idea. It's like, you guys, all of this like old stuff you guys are doing, it doesn't matter.
We need to have a car wash for him.
Jesus Christ.
It reminds me so much of just like, you know, you were like working a job and like you and your coworker, it's like you've already figured out the system and like everything is running smoothly and like don't worry, we've all kind of like figured out our routine and everything is good. And then your fucking boss comes in who you haven't seen in like 3 months and is like so hopped up because they read some like self-help, like how to be the cool boss, 10 points to success and friendship with your workers while paying them nothing or whatever, New York Times bestseller. And they come in and they're like, okay, everything that you've been doing, that's been great, but now we're getting into the like real world and I'm going to tell you all the things that you're doing. And you're like, no, all of this is wrong. Like, get out of here. I hate you. That is all of Elon Musk's energy, like distilled. That kind of person who just comes in and ruins a party for everybody.
So the funny thing about Musk is like there was all these headlines about him pledging $45 million or whatever to. If he actually spends $45 million
he's already walked that back.
He already walked that back, but he's like, oh, I'm starting a PAC. And like, which is America PAC. That's the name he came up with.
But also, that's safe for him because the reporting on it doesn't come out until like the end of the month. So you don't even have to like, you can't get him in the lie like right at the time.
But it's so funny because in one of the articles about, I can't remember, but it was like, it linked to him like his sort of broken promises in regards to funding. And, you know, TrueAnon has covered Elon Musk's broken promises many times
He's
before.
Mr. Too Damn Cap.
He's
Mr. Cap. Like
he's Mr. Motherfucking Cap.
Nobody caps more.
He is the most capped individual in the United States of America.
Remember when he dressed up a person as a robot and was like, we're making a robot?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes.
God.
Okay.
And then the robot couldn't even do a robot dance.
Remember when they had the Cybertruck and they were going to show that it was like bulletproof and they just like put a hammer through its window, the fucking passenger side window on stage, and they were like, "Oops."
I have never seen.
So the Cybertruck is bulletproof except for the windows.
Yeah,
which is like that's
except for the part.
Except for the part where they can see you.
It's like, I guess potentially if you're in like a Sicario 1 style gunfight, you could
sort of like get down. Yeah,
but like so he in that article it talks about how he had pledged. Elon Musk hates friend of the show Dean Preston, not friend of the show. A guy who used to be my supervisor, Dean Preston, in San Francisco. Like, he's a local supervisor in San Francisco. Hates him. And, like, he had said all this shit, like, a couple years ago. We need to put Dean in jail. Like, he just kept calling for him to be jailed. And, like, calling for, like, he needs to be fired, which really is an indication of, like, I don't know if he knows how government works. Musk, who, by the way, does not live in San Francisco, and who, as of today, I guess X doesn't even operate in San Francisco anymore. They're moving out of the city
to Tejas.
I'm sure. Who knows? I bet they all work from home anyways. But all 10 of them. He had pledged $100,000 to Gary Tan, who apparently is like 4'8". I found out.
Really?
He should be a cop.
Yeah, he's exactly. But to Gary with 2 R's, Tan, and never paid the money. He just never donated a cent to it. He's a fucking capper. So like, if he is gonna donate $45 million to elect Trump, he will somehow do it in a way that like puts Trump in prison. Like he is like it's crazy because like. Not to talk about Twitter or whatever, or excuse me, X formerly known as Twitter. But like today, they've like launched this thing where they're like, oh, all the it's.
Oh my god, the Linda Waccarino video today.
God. It's like a hostage video.
Oh my, she like talking with her hands, and like I watched the video today, and I was just like, what is the allegation here? That like there is an illegal collusion going on by not advertising on Twitter, X formerly known as Twitter.
I've been following this lightly for a little while, but the idea is that there's like this. I think it's like Global Alliance of something. It's like GARM, I think it's called.
GARM,
but it's like it's an alliance of like people who advertise, and they choose the allegation is that the head of that alliance was like, don't advertise on Twitter or I think Rumble too, but like. I think the very obvious thing is like half of Twitter that I see is just people saying the N-word.
Wait, but can you sue your customers for not
I mean,
buying your
I'm
product?
saying, like,
I'm not.
I don't think you
I'm
can
not
do-
advertising on Twitter. Am I liable?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
but I mean, like the advertisers are Twitter's customers, so you're suing your customer for not buying your product. I don't know in any other scenario.
Yeah,
where
Well,
you
I
could
don't
do
I guess I don't
that.
understand what I think that the idea is to like maybe punish them because like if they win some lawsuit or like a legal
So let's say they win the
proceeding,
lawsuit. Like, will then they be legally mandated to like for like Apple to start advertising on X?
how much do you have to spend?
But like, I don't get. I don't get
No.
what the ask is here.
yeah, and like and
It's illegal not to advertise on Twitter.
Yes, yeah, that
Okay,
is
all right,
that
that's
is that is
okay.
basically the allegation is that you are illegally colluding with one another through this organization GARM to not advertise under like Shaniqua's posting L's Twitter account or whatever.
See, Elon's tweet says, "We tried peace for 2 years. Now it is war."
God, he says that every 2 months about something.
Yeah.
But on his advertisers.
But
Yeah.
he is, I will say this, like of the right, if they're looking for a Caesar to replace Trump, it's gonna be Elon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Elon Musk. Like he's not for president or anything, but like for their like he is
He's so unpopular.
I like him.
No, I mean, like, he's not popular and very polarizing.
I think that's the other problem too is this. Is that all of these guys, Sachs, Elon, Thiel, all these like these Silicon Valley guys?
They're all grotesque to look
Well,
at.
they're all fucked up to look.
They're all really, really
fucked
awful
up
to look at. Yeah.
But they're also like all like you were saying earlier, Liz. Like they can't really talk so good. And like Trump can. He's a fucking showman. He's going to deliver a line.
Yeah, he was on TV for like 25 years. Like,
Yeah.
it's like he knows what he's doing.
So like I just don't think like they're gonna. If Trump loses, it's gonna be tough to kind of replace him.